Right, so tank driving in Squad 44 is pretty straightforward. Once you get the hang of it, it's really very easy. The Sherman, for instance, is generally considered like maybe the easiest tank to drive during World War II. It was joked about that if you could drive a car, you could drive a Sherman. Some German tanks are slightly harder to drive. They can be a little harder to steer, but other than that, they're all pretty easy and straightforward. Um, Starting out, turn the engine on. That is high. Then you're going to want to take the parking brake off. That is space. And then you're going to want to put it into neutral. Your gears are controlled by the keys Q and E. So press E to go up a gear. And then you can either hold down W and S to control the throttle, or you can double tap them and it will go all the way to full throttle or fully off the throttle. And there we go. As you see the RPMs, when the RPMs hit the, goes all the way over, you go up a gear. And that's pretty much the whole concept. If you're like slowing down to take a tight turn, you can just go down the gears. I just shifted down to second gear, and I'm still at full RPMs, but it doesn't actually damage the tank like it probably would in real life. And then I just go back up through the gears. So it's much easier to just leave the throttle at 100% most of the time and just use the gears to control your speed. Also, newly added to Squad 44 quite recently, you can see you have smoke grenades that you can pop out. For smoke grenades, it's not, when it was added to the game, you have to find it yourself. So you need to go into settings, controls, vehicle, and then let me see where I have it here. I've got it set to G, but that's not actually a good one to do because that's command chat. So I'm just gonna set it to I'm gonna set it to H. Alright, so now that we've set the keybind, say if we were getting shot at, put it into reverse and press H. Boom, smoke screen. So yeah. And then another thing, if you're in like tank destroyer, German tank destroyers like the Jagdpanzer or the Stug or something like that, it has a very limited turret traverse range. So a lot of the aiming is going to have to be done by the tank. So if you're aiming at like in stationary, you're going to be in like first or second gear. You might have to move forwards a little bit, but so you need to communicate really well with the gunner which directions he wants you to be turning in. Otherwise, you're going to die very quickly. So that's pretty much it. Super easy, and once you do it, it's a really fun role. It's like the most important thing you can do in a tank, and people who can drive tanks are quite valued in tank crews sometimes because it can be hard to find like a person who can actually drive a tank well. And like, you're never really bored because like, if you're the hull gunner, you're just sitting there. If you see infantry, you got something to do, but other than that, you're just bored. If you're the tank driver, it's constantly on you. So, yeah, that's it. It's really easy once you get the hang of it. And, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully this should have helped you out quite a bit. And, please subscribe if you think this helped you, because that just really helps the channel out and it helps me out. So, thanks for watching, and see you next video, hopefully.